I have a great story to show you the unbelievable power of having absolute faith in Hashem. One evening, someone was just about to start their regular class in Gemara when he got a text from his wife. She needed him to bring home beets. Now, he knew this was something health-related because it was a common remedy recommended by the well-known Rebbetzin Batsheva Kanievsky, Alei Shalom. He didn't know what to do because if he waited until after he was done, the stores would be closed. But if he went now to pick up the beets, then he would miss a very important part of his Torah class. He decided not to miss his regular learning, and Hashem will help. He'll watch over him. He had an amazing class. He was learning with much depth, but he finished at 10 o'clock at night and everything was closed. Well, he opened up the door of the shul to step out to the street, and he almost tripped over a box of, you guessed it, beets. It turns out that local produce suppliers had a food distribution that day of excess produce, which is commonly done to help large families. But the miracle was that the only box that was left was full of beets, and it was on the exact day that he needed them. Now you might be saying, Yaakov, that's your unbelievable story of the power of faith? Beets? I mean, we're living in a time of tremendous miracles. With 3 wars in the last 2.5 years, volumes can be written about the faith of the Jewish nation and Hashem's hand in our life. And all I can talk about is beets? Well, the answer is yes, because we see in this week's Parsha the mitzvah of Shemitah, letting the land lay fallow, a sabbatical every 7 years. Absolutely no work should be done in the fields, and Hashem promises that we'll have food in the 7th year and beyond until the next harvest. So what looks like a lesson in farming is really a lesson in bitachon, faith in Hashem. And it's the longest mitzvah in the Torah, an entire year. This mitzvah of faith was not about wars and conquering the land, and it wasn't about the plagues that we saw and all the miracles that took place in Egypt. It was about growing fruits and vegetables. See, the farmer went outside every day and he saw his field unattended and weeds were starting to grow. And he was wondering to himself, like, what's going to be with my livelihood? What are we going to eat this year? It was like basic training for hands-on belief in Hashem and living with Him every waking moment. I picked this story because the Torah wants us to look at bitachon in a practical way. Keep Hashem on the radar and realize everything we hear, what we see, daily events, they were all sent by Hashem. There could be some unbelievable opportunities for growth and appreciation. Shemitah teaches us that even a field of beets can be used to get close to Hashem. Have an amazing Shabbos.